Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Tyler McGill. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Aaron Judge leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground, Vientos tosses across the first. One out in the top of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League. That's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. One out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. And they'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is going to go. He'll circle the bases. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty, one away. And up next for Chicago, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is downstairs. McGill maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2-1.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of this three-game set. On the ground to the left, Lindor tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. O'Neal Cruz, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Queens. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Yuri Perez. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Guerrero takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Jesse Winker, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Next pitch is outside.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball. And a foul ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tucker sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top of the second, Trey Turner now. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Anthony Rizzo in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to center field. Series sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Mark Vientos. Perez back to work. Swings through that.
0-1. Strike 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Pete Alonso, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straightened him up a little bit.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Alvarez went deep in his most recent game. the zone and a called strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Man at first, one away.
Ball.
Fought off foul. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. That one ripped. That's back there. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Golden opportunity right here. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Alonso, the runner at third. Alvarez over at second with 1 down. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in, the throw home. Safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. They take the lead, it's 2-1.
Nicely done, brings home 2. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 down. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mets 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Inside, just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, center field. Siri makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, grounded out his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. Tucker in his 6th season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. That one outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And that misses as well.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
O'Neal Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one is lifted in the air. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So two in scoring position with one out. Here's the third baseman, O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Tucker at third. Guerrero at second with one away. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One runs in. Safe. He beats it. And they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
One down, runner at first. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mets 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Outside, and the count now 2-0.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His 11th of the year. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Jesse Winker. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Well, these Mets
Showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now it's Juan Soto. Flied to right his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Mark Vientos. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Anthony Rizzo.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Ball.
Outside low, ball 1.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. And now 1 away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Contreras,
1 ball, no
the
strike.
next to hit, takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting center fielder.
2 down, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Crow Armstrong at second with 2 down. That one a little bit high. 3-2 now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Tucker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Not close with that one. 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two outs. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler McGill is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Paul Blackburn.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Just missed. First and second, 2 down.
Ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Right through there for a strike. Fly ball to right. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
And the slider just misses.
1-0. No, that's out.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that clips the inside corner. That pitch gets the inside corner. And that is strike two. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez doubled his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Mets trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Crow Armstrong squeezes it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Way
2-2.
inside.
No, that missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some
Count's
run
full.
and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here at Citi Field, here's O'Neal Cruz. That clips the corner. Blackburn, a former All-Star.
0-1.
He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. There's a strike. That one misses.
That's low. That's a
now
ball.
1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. One up, one down.
Well, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Bo Bichette, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Line drive, hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Trey Turner at the plate. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets 3. And we're back. Jeff McNeil stands in. Perez back to work. High fly ball down the left field line. Judge getting an angle on it. Can't
Foul
get
ball.
there. This one lands foul. You'll one. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Not sure if he could be in
0-1.
more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight.
This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
The Cubs up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Ground ball up the middle. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lindor in the box again, takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mouth. Cruz. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. The pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike. Rizzo, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's down and in.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Contreras stands in here, takes ball one low. Going to count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong, 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up the middle, McNeil on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets 3. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Just missed.
Outside.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
The Mets down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. That's inside.
That's
2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-4.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. A strikeout and a walk. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And that one missing low. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out.
Now that is catcher Francisco.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's a little bit low.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And delivers outside. Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. His home and away splits there. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
And a bat like this
No
is
ball,
almost
2 strikes.
over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Two outs. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Aaron Judge. Ball 1, no strikes. Meanwhile,
1-0.
activity in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez getting loose out there. Young, a left-hander, also throwing. Judge waits. And another
That's a
ball.
2-0.
Judge rips that one. Siri going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. And ball
That missed.
1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. King Tut goes down on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one hammered. Nimmo going back on it. And brings it in at the wall. Bottom of the 7th, and now here's Jeff McNeil. for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
No outs, runner at first. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The other way, hauls it in, and there's one away. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Next to hit, Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 in this one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Popped in the air, left field, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets 4. Back here in Queens, now the third baseman, O'Neal Cruz. Blackburn back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the second baseman, Bo Bichette.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
And that one pulled foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. Here's Trey Turner, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
1 out and a runner at second. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it. 1-1 game, 1 out, 1 on. Just off the outside corner. Now 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. And that one off the outside edge.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Foul ball there. Two outs. Line drive, base hit. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one fouled off. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Rizzo off of first with 2 away. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one hammered left field. Back there. That one is gone. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 8-4.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Paul Blackburn will depart. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. So Minter will take over.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 3. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting left fielder Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now an 8-4 score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's Juan Soto. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man.
Tanner Dodson gets the ball now, and this is the best way to make your Major League debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Finnegan getting ready to go. And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2-2.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
That's out.
The Cubbies leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Vientos, the base runner at first with 1 out. In the air, left side. Judge is under it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Check swing, and he held up.
1 ball, no strikes.
And now
That's
2-0.
2-0.
And he pumps it a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Slider misses outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets leave one. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Frankie Montas. Up and loosening in the pen, Buto also throwing. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
And there's a ball. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Vladdy in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Diaz in his 10th season, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. And a slider misses down and away. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That one fouled off. And that's down and away. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, O'Neill Cruz.
Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, O'Neill Cruz. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Siri hauls it in for the out. And there are two down.
Now batting, second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette will hit next. Missing inside, 1-0. Guerrero, the runner at first with two gone. And the slider just misses. And that's outside.
Ball.
Trey Turner waiting to hit for the Cubs. Here's a 3-0. And ball four, two aboard.
Runner, take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, two outs. Turner now at the plate. In there at the knees. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hit on the ground to short, Lindor. And that's the third out. No runs, a hit, two left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, two up in inning number 9. It's the Cubs 8 and the Mets 4. Back here at Citi Field, now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That's a strike. Foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. He's 2 outs away. McNeil getting ready to hit. There's a strike. The Mets down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tucker going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So last chance for the Mets. Jose Siri, the next to hit. High fly ball down the left field line. Judge really on his horse for this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop and what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
And our final here today, 8-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.